Hi guys, and welcome to the Portugal stream versus Hungary. And today we are going to be watching Ronaldo's trying to get another 3 points here for the World Cup qualification. Of course, currently Portugal in first on the table with +5 goal difference. Hungary losing here would be a very good chance for Portugal basically to secure qualification. So, yeah, let's pray for that. Here we go. We're doing the smaller stream today where it's like there instead of like way up there. Hope you guys are good. Welcome Michael, Rishan, Sherry. Who else is there? There's some others. Indu was on here as well. Hope you guys are all good. Yeah, and bro didn't want to say bye to us. No, I rage quit genuinely. Yeah, it was a true rage quit moment. But yeah, this is the lineup for Portugal. As so currently Costa is the goalkeeper still. Neves is the right back. Not a right decision there for me. Cancelo should have started again. Ruben Dias is the centre back, and Nuno Mendes is on the left centre back side. Cancelo is the left back. Okay. Vitinha and Ruben Neves are the midfielders. Okay. And Neto, Bruno, Bernardo Silva, and Ronaldo are playing. Bernardo Silva, bad choice for being on. I think Ruben Neves is okay. I wouldn't play him as a starting player. And why am I balding? I am absolutely not balding. Look how much hair I've got, bro. Like, I've got insane amount. And high minimum. Where am I watching from? I'm watching BN Sports. Of course, that is where I usually watch the matches. And yeah, you can access BN Sports, Sky Sports. There were some other ones like the UEFA TV channels as well. And yeah, hope you're doing good, minimum. And you can't watch it all. I mean, yeah, sometimes, I can't watch all of the games either, but, it's all good. BN Sports 1, 2. I'm pretty sure it's BN Sports 2. I can't really see the watermark there. Yeah, I think it's, BN Sports 3. There, I can see it. So, yeah, BN Sports 3. You can watch it on. Hope you guys are doing good. And, yeah, so, honestly, bad lineup for Portugal. To be honest, Roberto Martinez not done a good job there. He really should have played Cancelo right back, Neves in the midfield, and then Ruben Neves not playing as a starter. Bernardo Silva is probably the worst choice I would have expected, yeah, Felix to continue playing based on his form from last time. But yeah, that's not the best starting 11 there, in my opinion. Your starting 11, goalkeeper, Gurpreet Singh, right back Cafu, Sergio Ramos is the captain, John Terry, Maldini, Modric, KDB, Ozil, Hazard, Drogba, and CR7. Who the heck is Gurpreet Singh? I don't know who that is, but, starting in goal must be better than Casillas and Buffon and that. Like, genuine legend it must be. For Hungary, the starting lineup is as follows. Toth is the goalkeeper. Kerkez is the left back. Salai is the left centre back. Orban is the right centre back. Nego is the right back. Styles is the CDM. And Nagy is the left wing. Toth is the left centre forward. Szoboszlai is the right centre forward. Bola is the right wing. And Varga is the striker. So interesting formation there for Hungary. It's a 4-1-4-1. Portugal is doing a 4-2-3-1. Who the heck is Calnist? What do you mean? Calnist? Like a Calnist around here? I don't know what that is. Please explain, Sherry. But yeah, hopefully we can get the dub here. I do think we can. I think that their strongest players are Kerkez and Szoboszlai. But yeah, I think we can overpower this Hungary side. They haven't won a game as well. Of course, their last game was actually a draw. It was a 2-2 draw to, if I'm correct, I think it was Ireland. Yeah, Ireland. So they did a 2-2 draw to Ireland as their previous game. So we're coming in with better form, +5 goal difference. When we won the tournament, and then we go to the UBS, but it's next year because the final was in June 11. Am I missing context here? Like, I don't know. Please explain a little bit more, Michael. Or are you talking about your own personal football there? Personally, I think that as well here, we have to look at the bench for some options too. So, for example, Trincao is one of the bench options. I think he's a great option. We also have Pedro Goncalves, who did good last time. Goncalo Ramos. Palhinha. Yeah, he's good. He's come back from Tottenham. He's started to move up. By the way, you asked a question. Yeah, I know. I was wondering, I kind of had a rhetoric question back, which is, who is Calnest? Like, what are you referring to it exactly? Because, you know, I don't know what a Calnest is. Like, you know someone way more better than Ronaldo and Messi in football? Who, Owen? Who? And, like, you won the tournament, like, last month? Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, that tournament you're talking about. Okay, so W's. So you're going to go to a bigger tournament with the final on June 11th. Okay, that is cool. That is cool, Michael. His name, Pele. Pele, yeah, Pele's up there. Probably not better than Ronaldo, though, if I got to say. Because, you know, Pele playing with... He was just way more advanced than anyone else at his time, and that's just because, you know, the people he's playing with then didn't even really know how to do any skills or anything, whereas Pele he did. And Ronaldo is going to shake the hands of Dominik Szoboszlai, and it's going to be a trade of the captains for the flag. If you didn't know, Szoboszlai's GOAT is actually CR7, and he said he's never played against him, and this is the first time he has, and he's so excited to play against him. What do I think about the recent improvements in Yao's performances? Oh, yes, that's the question as well. What influenced it? So basically, I think that João Felix has been influenced by the new environment, Al Nassr. It's an encouraging environment. Jorge Jesus is a coach. Jorge Jesus said he really likes João Felix, one of his favorite players, who he wanted to buy first at Al Nassr. Training with the GOAT, training with CR7 is going to help up. Linking up with him in the field as well in Portugal, as we saw last game. And yeah, in the end, João Felix, new environment, new start, new feeling, and Ronaldo's backing him now, so I feel like he's got more confidence, you know, and it's always a confidence thing. And remember when Batman and you were fighting? Yes, I do. Oh yeah, and Batman's here as well. Your mobile died in which you were chatting. There are two Batmans? Like, what? Okay. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, just having a little bit of dementia problem right there. Agreed 100%. I think he was systemized badly. Bro lost his love for the game. Exactly. And hi, Poppy. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. The start has begun for Hungary versus Portugal. And kickoff is now ensued in 3, 2, 1. And there we go. No? Are you going to start it, ref? Referee, thank you. Okay, took like 10 seconds to start. Don't know why it was taking so long there. The ref is like sleeping or something on the field. That was just you creating an illusion of alts fighting. Okay, brilliant. Yeah, it was an illusion. Okay, you got your alt repping as well. So Hungary do the kickoff there. 16 seconds into the match, and already I think Portugal are the stronger side. I don't know about you guys, but I think that is the case. But yeah, definitely we can see maybe a better sort of gameplay from these new Portugal players that haven't played in a bit. For example, you know, Ruben Neves specifically and Bernardo Silva specifically. But I feel like it was sort of a bad choice to really, you know, put on 2 left backs onto the field and then, you know, Neves as a right back. Now, I don't know if that's permanent and if that's just a glitch on FootMob and Cancelo is actually playing right back and, you know, Nuno Mendes is playing left back, which I do think is the case currently in João Neves is playing in the midfield with Ruben Neves and Vitinha. I think that's what sort of happened here, and it does seem like it. But to be honest, you know, definitely it allows for a lot of alterations around the place as well. The true final fight, Pele versus Messi. What? No. Pele versus Ronaldo, if anything. First of all, you know, disrespecting the GOAT here. Like, come on, he hasn't done anything to you. And then second of all, you know, again, if anything, probably Messi versus Ronaldo, not Pele, because Pele, like, he was at his own time. Also, is it just me, or does this coach look really familiar? I don't know why. The coach for Hungary, Marco Rossi. I swear I've seen this guy before. Pele is way better than Ronaldo? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. No, there is no way. I mean, have you watched a Pele clip? Because I have. I've watched insane amounts of Pele clips. But it's in the history book. Yeah, but that's based on, you know, he's playing Brazil. You know, the best team, World Cup team of all time. Ronaldo's at 4th place. Who the heck is at 3rd? Yeah, I don't know what you're taking at. Oh, and I can understand 2nd. You know, for CR7 if you're a Messi fan, but 4th? That is crazy. Van Basten and Puskas is the most underrated players of all time. Yes, I agree. Puskas is very underrated. Van Basten also very underrated as well. What was Hungary doing, though? It's so weird. I have no idea. Currently, they're very tight in defense. They did draw to Ireland. Of course, they had to go more attacking. I feel like, I need to check the timings for those goals for Hungary in that game. If I just quickly go look at here at the form sheet. Third is Maradona. Nah, okay. Ain't no way you're putting... Okay, fair. It's your decision, but, like, personally, me, if I had to put Ronaldo, Messi, Pele, and then there's, like, a whole list of players, and then you put Maradona down, like, the top 10. So he is 49th for Ferguson, Ireland, and 90 plus 3 for Ida, for Ireland. For Hungary, 2nd and 15th. So they actually had to do a lot of defending there because they scored 2 goals before the first Ireland goal was scored. So, yeah, it looks like Hungary did the attack at the start, and then they sort of just defended for the rest. And hi, Marble. You woke up temporarily? W's? Bro Messi beating Ronaldo in the World Cup. They've actually never versed in the World Cup before, to my knowledge. I might be wrong, but that's again, it's because of the team. A World Cup is a team performance. I think that's, pretty evident, where the fact is Argentina's team is insanely better than Portugal's. Maybe not currently, but in 2022, Portugal's World Cup team was not good. It was not good at all, and the coach was bad. Argentina had a system. They had the coach that worked well. That's why France worked so well as well. They had a system. And almost Ronaldo scores there, punched away by Toth in the goal. Is it Tot or Toth? I think it's Toth. Nuno Mendes. And Nuno passes back to Bruno. Insanely bad touch from Bruno Fernandes. And that is going to be now cleared away by Hungary's number 17, Styles. Just sends that one out. Roberto Martinez grabs the ball. And Meteor is saying Messi on top. I mean, again, your opinion, guys. Your opinion. No, I'm not going to change your opinion on who you think the better players are. Just saying my one in general, So, yeah, just showing the Ronaldo. Almost header there. Almost assisted by Ruben Neves. And, yeah, punched away by Toth. And 1,000 goals in World Cup and the game is finished. Ronaldo be the greatest. Exactly. If Ronaldo gets the World Cup next year and 1,000 goals, I feel like, that would be such a all-timer event, I feel like. I would go to the final for sure. I'd stream in the final as well. Guess you're going to go. I'm not doing France. I'm also doing France and Iceland. Currently, it's the 4th minute. If you want, I can read out the lineups for you as well there. I can also get the game up. Let me just do some little fiddling. Get the game up as well. Don't worry. I will produce something for you, Poppy. Here we go, if you're still on. And hi, Romy. You won't be watching the stream. This is also really random, but you're learning runes? That's cool, I guess. W's. Yeah, just trying to quickly alter something on my screen here. 1 second. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, Iceland is the 4th minute currently. You're still here? Okay, W's. And, yeah, here's the lineup for France versus Iceland while we cover both of these games. So, Magnon is the goalkeeper. Tio, is that Tio? Yeah, Tio Hernandez. Upamecano, Konate, Koundé as the defenders. Kone and Tchouameni as the midfielders. Thuram, Olise, Barcola, and Kylian Mbappe are the forwards. For Iceland, it's Olafsson as the goalkeeper. We have Elertersson, Gertersson, Ingasson, and Paulsen as the defenders. I'm not even going to bother to read the rest. I cannot read them for my life. I cannot. Genuinely, their names seem impossible to pronounce. Why aren't they starting Dembele? Because he's injured. Same with Doué. Dembele's out till late October, and Doué's out till late September. So, yeah, unfortunate there. Close again for Bruno to almost score this time. Good cross into the box by Portugal. Only France, not Iceland. Yeah, I mean, France should get the dub here. It's not going to be that challenging for them. So I would be surprised if they didn't. I'd be very surprised. But yeah, should be a France W. Can you get for mod for tomorrow? Okay, I'll let you have mod for tomorrow temporarily, Owen, if you say CR7's the goat. No, I'm joking. I'll give it to you anyway. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. Romy, still really confused though, because what PJ Earth does I/wine V/W mean? I have no idea on my life. Yeah. Nuno Mendes. Straight out. It's going to be a throw in here for Portugal, possibly. It looks like he was fouled, Nuno Mendes. The 4th official said no. Crazy. Crazy choice there by the fourth official. Okay, Owen, I'll give it to you tomorrow, temporarily. It's now going to be with Hungary's back line. Of course, that is Salai. I keep going to say Shabozlai. Salai passing now to Bola. Vitinha controls. And sends it back to Diogo Costa. Diogo Costa to Ruben Dias. Interesting choice not playing a back four. They've actually switched up here, Portugal, to a 3-4-3. Cancelo, Ruben Dias, and Nuno Mendes as the back line. Kind of interesting there. I would have expected, maybe Inacio to play again. Maybe to play Renato Vega, rotate him in. Currently as well, Norway's 2-0 against Moldova in the 11th minute. Don't know who scored there. Let me guess, Haaland. Thor from Iceland pulled a 510-kilogram deadlift. Sheesh. That is actually insane. La Liga starts Saturday for Real. Yeah, I'm going to be watching that one live. Also watching the Sunday game for Al Nassr live. So yeah, we got all those games covered. And I'll try and cover the Manchester Derby, which is also on Sunday. So yeah, a lot of football. Any matches on Wednesday? I don't think so. I can check for you quickly here on FootMob. FootMob's up there, by the way. That's why I'm looking up. Tomorrow. Ecuador, Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil. No. Yeah, there's no matches on Wednesday, which is great. So yeah, we got the day free. Love it. And this is going to be Varga. And sends that deep there. Nuno Mendes clears. Though I've got my own football. Forgot to mention. I've got my own training. 7:30 till 9:30. So yeah, once we get back from our training, it'll be later. In the stream. This is now Bruno Fernandes. Now to Neto. And Neto still skilling. And he falls over there. This is bad from Neto. I don't know what you guys saw. That is terrible. Not great from Pedro Neto. He sort of just falls over. It's now going to be with Varga again. Passing it deep to Styles. Portugal is going to play another match in like 48 hours. Oh, I see. Did they cancel it? Or are they doing like a friendly or something? Because currently when I'm checking the table here, or Thursday, there's no matches. There's currently none, so I don't know. And so, let's go. Because now we can play more Intruder. Yeah, I guess we can. We'll do Hollow Knight, my football training, when I get back Intruder. So, I mean, it was going to be the same amount anyway. I had it planned like that. It's going to be the same amount as I was going to do if I didn't have football training, but I do. Ruben Dias, Vitinha. And Vitinha is going to pass to no one yet. Now he passes to Ruben Dias. You're back. We're setting up the stream and all. Good job, Rishan, setting up the stream. Yeah, thanks for, configuring the setup here. Really appreciate it. Neto now crossing in and wins a goal kick for absolutely no one. So Hungary get a free goal kick there. I don't know what's happening with Neto currently. He seems absolutely abysmal in performance. He's fell over. He's kicked the ball straight out for a goal kick so far. Not really too impressed with Neto's current performance here. Would have expected more. I'm 1 minute behind. Let me check. I'm 40 seconds behind. I'm 40 seconds. The timer doesn't show the correct amount here. Actually, there. Only African football matches showing on your TV. Oh, that's unfortunate there, Poppy. Yeah, I had to dig for the beIN Sports match. I didn't know what channel it was on. Usually they're showing the qualifiers, but yeah, got beIN Sports 1, of course, for the France game, and then beIN Sports 3 for the Portugal game. And also today, I think that we should probably practice Subway Nightmare and more. Okay, maybe. We'll see because I want it to be a suggestion stream, I don't want to just keep doing one game, when it's going to get a lot of stuff. And Nuno Mendes is passing to Bruno Fernandes. And hi, Not So Chap, you finished your homework. W's. Just in time to chat, I guess. I don't know. You don't have to stay. It's all good. What are my predictions on the England game? I think for England, currently, if I just quickly go check that, they are playing Serbia. Let me check Serbia's lineup. So they're playing Vlahovic. He did score in the last game. Then they've actually got pretty strong defense. I think Serbia is going to play very defensive. England should qualify today. I'm pretty sure if they win, they qualify. So it should be a W here for England. Maybe 2-1. 2-1 final score. Vlahovic might score a goal. When is Champions League or La Liga? It shows all. Yeah, I know. For international matches, it's really hard to get the games, you know. You have to have the provider, and if you don't, then you unfortunately can't watch. Ruben Dias. Now to Vitinha. When it is international break, not all shows. Yeah, exactly. Vitinha. What's he going to do? He is going to pass to... absolutely no one still. Okay, he passes to Ruben Dias again. Is Mitrovic and Milinkovic-Savic playing? So Mitrovic is a sub. Milinkovic-Savic is not playing. I think he's injured, so that's why he's not playing. But yeah, definitely England should get the dub, especially if Milinkovic-Savic isn't playing. Because, of course, he is probably Serbia's current best player, I feel like. Mitrovic, yeah, as a sub, not surprised, especially since he's just transferred to a new Qatar-based team. And, you know, he's just getting into settle of new life. That's why he was missing the last Serbia game. But, yeah, he's back now. Neto, a couple of step-overs. Passing back there to Ruben Dias. Now to Vitinha. And Super Chat is back? Oh, W's. W's, that's actually cool. Mitrovic isn't playing? No, he is definitely playing. He is a sub, for sure. Like, he's not playing, but he's a sub. Vlahovic is starting, obviously. Mitrovic left Al Hilal. Yeah, I know. He joined a Qatar-based team. I don't know the exact ones. Like, is it Dehale FC he joined or someone? Don't know. Cross into the box. Almost a header from Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes collects it with his chest. Now outside the box here for Ruben Dias. Neto goes in for a low cross. Controlled by Bruno, then cleared away. And back to Ruben Dias, who's getting so many touches of the balls, by the way. He is literally touching that ball insanely a lot. 14th minute here. Almost 15th minute. Any second. Of course, guys, you know, this is the latest I can get the game, by the way. So, usually the foot mob and stuff, Mitrovic is a sub. He is definitely here. I'm going to show you right now he's a sub. With the... I'll share you my screen. I'll show him who he's a sub right now. Okay. Ready, set. Here we go. Okay, let's zoom in. Subs. Mitrovic right there in the sub list. And this is the subs. Stojkovic, the coach, obviously. Mitrovic, right there. Substitute. And he is on the bench as well. I did check the live footage of the match, so he is there. Maybe he won't come on. Don't know. You're at 15-40. Okay. You know, I probably won't Mitch. At least it's not like the other day. Remember, I was like 5 minutes behind or whatever. Romania 2-0 against Cyprus. This is now Ronaldo to Vitinha. And Ruben Neves. Now to Cancelo. And now Vitinha. I mean, you don't have to, of course. Owen, it's up to you. However much you feel or want to do. It's 1640? What, are you in the future? There is no way. Okay, maybe you are in the future. I don't know. Are you actually in the match or something? Ronaldo controls, takes a shot, it's cleared away by... Who is that? Someone in the back line there. Someone with... I think it was Salai right there. Bro, how do I keep saying almost Shabozlai every time I say Salai's name? Like, can they, like, make their name slightly different? I don't know. You checked on both SofaScore and FootMob. He is definitely there. I literally just showed you proof. So, unless, you know, FootMob deleted half of the lineup there, he is 100% a substitute. You know, he's on the bench. There are currently about 10 players on the bench there. He's there. Okay, this is now going to be with Hungary's goalkeeper, Toff. I will only if Dino Dooms beat Subway Nightmare with no tutorial. Yeah, sure. Sure, I'll do it. Mbappe score today? Yeah, hopefully Mbappe scores. I would love to see Kylian score. And the GOAT, CR7, you know, get both of those guys scoring. Ruben Dias, good. Tackle there. Bruno, you absolute bot. Can you look around? Can you scan when you control? Today? Okay, sure, I'll lock him for today. Okay, Rishan, thank you, Mr. Timer, for time and everything there. Shabozlai is getting some instructions from the coach. Yeah, Nuno got absolutely pocketed Szoboszlai there. Gets sent to the ground, bro. Dominic crying on the floor. Yeah, respect from Dominic, though. He did say before this game, CR7's the GOAT. So, you know, respect to him. Respect, respect. He scored a banger free kick, by the way, for Liverpool against Arsenal. That was an actual crazy one. So, you know, Diogo Costa's better than Raya. So, you know, he would definitely save that sort of stuff. But, yeah, we don't want to have him on target today. And Cancelo clears away. Vitinha goes for another clearance. Now it's with Neto. Please, Neto, lock in. Con Neto, lock in, please. It's 38:51 for you now. 20 minutes ahead. Okay, just Ruben Diaz. Now to Bruno Fernandes. And Bruno's going to pass over to Nuno Mendes. Again, interesting that we're doing a back three here. Bruno's playing more of a, you know, very drop-back player. I would have thought that would be, you know, Ruben Neves, but, you know, it's not. It's actually Bruno. Ruben Neves playing on the right-hand side. The referee has paused the game here, it looks like. Possibly for a foul on Ronaldo, but he is played on. It's a side to play on. You got Football Premium Plus Plus. Fair enough. It's now going to be with Nagy. And sent down the field there, trying to find the head of Varga, I think that was. And now it's going to be controlled by Ruben Neves. You paid a whopping 2 chroma for it. That's pretty expensive, actually. Diogo Costa. Sends the ball deep. Controlled by Bruno. Bruno's getting a lot of touches here. Ronaldo's extremely offside. That was so far offside. I'm not even joking. This is definitely going to be called by the linesman. Unless it's not offside? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, that was super, super far offside there. I don't know why Ronaldo wasn't in line with the player for the offside run, but I guess, you know, maybe you thought the number 6 was going to run forward more, Orban. Portugal was 73% possession. I know that is good possession stats for Portugal. Of course, 73%. One total shot. Hungary so far has not had any shots on goal. They've had 64 passes only. So it would be a real shame if, you know, Hungary scored. So, you know, Portugal definitely need to step up their game or something. Maybe get a couple of shots on here. I mean, one shot's not the best. Let's see. This is controlled down to Bola. Good from Vitinha and Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes really pocketing. Bruno. Also, guys, I know something's happened. I'm not going to read the comments. I know something's happened. So let me just read this. Can't watch this and you can have the genuine reaction. Ruben Neves. It's either they or we score. So Ruben Neves sends that downfield, gives the ball away. It's now going to be with Hungary on a rotation. Dominic has the ball. Holy God, that's such a onside pass there that we did not mark. And yeah, terrible. That is so bad. Varga scores. That's going to be on the score sheet. That is so bad. Diogo Costa. I literally said to you, Diogo, you can save those sorts of shots. You know, maybe it's because I compared you to Raya, but you suddenly turned into Raya. You've actually done a number here. I mean, Raya would actually save that. Insanely bad. That is so bad there. Varga scores, and it's assisted by Nagy. Varga, can I type properly? Varga, assist, Nagy. There we go, and it's in the what minute? I don't even know what minute this is. This is 21st minute. Jeez Louise, bro. Oh my God. Literally, if we had won this game, it's guaranteed qualification. Like, we don't have to stress about the next games, but God. Why do we fumble? Vitinha, bro, can you grow? Can you, like, grow taller, Vitinha, please? Seriously, like, genuinely, your height let us down then. You short guy. How short are you? What's your height? Remember when I said height doesn't matter? Well, it does. Height does matter now. Because this guy's completely fumbled us because of his height. 172 centimeters. I'm taller than you, Vitinha. Man, if I was in the back line, I would have been able to finish that one. God, that was terrible. That is so bad. Your 4-2 prediction might be true. Vitinha tried? Absolutely not. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Absolutely not a good jump, though. That was, you know, minimalist. Maybe his hair could have, you know, if he jumped a little bit higher, his hair could stop that. And Ajax, guess what? You just finished your Ajax Academy drill results. are in top 5, get selected for Ajax under 15 second team. W's in the chat for Yas, please. He's almost going to be selected for the U15s for Ajax. That is actually crazy. Almost letting another run on goal there for Varga. Good clean by Ruben Dias. Ruben Neves kind of fumbling as well, I got to say, in the back line here. He is for sure, also, giving away a lot of passes. I know something's off about this formation. I really don't like a back 3. Back 4 is what I prefer. And, we haven't really gone for it here. Vitinha to Ruben Dias. Now to Neto. Your prediction, Ronaldo loses. That's mean, Owen. Why do you want Ronaldo to lose, specifically? Don't you want the GOAT to win? Because I'm assuming you don't even, watch it. Maybe you're from Hungary. I don't know. Maybe you are. Iceland scores for against France. Wow. Both teams concede there. Both teams conceded. Sorry, Poppy. Iceland scored. And it is going to be who scores this goal. I'm just going to quickly check. I can't pronounce this guy's name for the life of me. It is going to be Good Jonsson. Good Jonsson. Ronaldo's laughing. He might score a brace. Yeah, possibly. You think it'll be 3-1? Hungary scores first? Yeah, I mean, Hungary's already scored first. So, yeah, definitely a 3-1 could be possible. Ronaldo laughing means, yeah, as Rishan says, usually means a goal. So we're going to get something here. Bruno's taking a free kick as well. Here we go. Albania also just scored against Latvia. That is bad goalkeeping by Mike Magnan, by the way. I just looked at the replay there. And caught by Toth. Bad throw in from Bruno. Sorry, cross in. No goals yet. There's a goal. There was a goal. I did say it just before. Maybe you weren't on then. But it was Iceland 1-0. Good Honson scored. And it's going to be now bringing out the back. Ruben Neves. Vitinha. Rest in peace, France and Portugal, currently both on the disadvantage. And also, yes, Owen, when you get mod, can you get the advanced one for tomorrow to coast? No. Okay, that's something I'm not given. Nah. Just the regular mod's all great. Not the advanced one, just the base one. That is something I don't, my brother doesn't even have an advanced mod. It's just me. Bruno Fernandes reaches in, Ronaldo wins a corner. You can't bear seeing your team lose. Same with this game currently. I mean, both teams down a goal. Especially, this is France home game as well. There is 2 mod sets. There's advanced mod and regular mod. Advanced mod, has access to all the monetization and stuff. Also the stream timer and everything. So, that's why I don't give that one away. This is Ruben Neves. He's going to cross this corner in. Come on, let's get a goal, please, Ruben. You got this, my guy. It's actually Bruno taking. Great. What do I think of my Messi retiring from country football before World Cup? High good chance of that happening, actually, because he wanted his final game for Argentina to be on Argentinian soil. So if he plays World Cup, that's not going to be the case. So, yeah, I definitely do think that is a very likely decision there, especially since he's already, won it. So, I mean, he can go for another one, but there's no real need. There's no pressure. And this is now going to be with Toth sending that deep. And this is now going to be a throw-in for Portugal, quickly taken. Ruben Neves. And Nuno Mendes now. And now Vitinha. And Vitinha passes over to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva now to Cancelo. Cancelo's going to pass back to Ruben Neves again. Don't know why we're playing this formation. I knew this was... As soon as I saw this formation, by the way, I knew this was bad. Cyprus scores 2-1 for Cyprus versus Romania. Romania, 2 goals. Bernardo Silva now with it again. I just don't like the formation. This is such a bad idea. I don't know why the coach has done this one. Now, if Ronaldo wins the World Cup, they'll say that. He won only because Messi didn't play. I know. That's what's going to be annoying, though. I do know that's a fact. And that's a header clear from Hungary. Cross deflected away from Ronaldo, of course, the target. Not sure why we didn't have the same team as our last win. I know, exactly, KD. I don't know why he's played this formation. It's such a bad formation as well. Like, I usually don't like bagging the Portugal coach because he's really brought the team together. Back three, that's not a good decision. Back three, and then playing, I play, the classic, just two in the midfield's fine. Vitinha, João Neves. You play at the back, Cancelo, Inacio, Nuno Mendes, and Ruben Dias. You play all those guys, same as last time. Don't know why we changed that. Felix should have been starting. Absolute joke that he didn't start this one, by the way. It should have been a guaranteed start based on his last performance. I mean, now he can be a super sub, but should have been a guaranteed start. Ronaldo should have played. Bernardo Silva, bad choice on playing. Pedro Neto seems out of it this game. I would have maybe given, Trincao a chance as a starter. Maybe, Goncalves as well. This is not great. As Zidane said, why change a winning team? Exactly. Why change a winning team? To rotate players? Sure. To rotate on when a team's on bad form, like Hungary, they're on bad form? Sure. This is bad. And same with France. I don't know why. If I look at France's squad, right? France, they haven't really changed their squad, but I just feel like that backline's a bit different. I don't know. The backline seems different to me. Magnon's just terrible. I don't know. 1-1 before halftime praying. Yeah, for both games as well. But yeah, that France backline with Magnon as the goalkeeper. Insane how bad Magnon has turned. I'm not even joking. He used to be... I thought he would replace Laurie as an upgrade. He's so far a downgrade because Laurie, for me, in that World Cup final was atrocious. In the 2022 World Cup final. Also in the 2018 World Cup final was pretty bad too. But yeah, definitely I don't get it. Magnon, I really had hopes for him. High chance for Alvarez to sign to Barca since even Alvarez is interested and he is pushing for it. If this happens as a Real Madrid fan, we are cooked. Yeah, Alvarez will cook. He will cook. I mean, currently we're above Barca in terms of points and not just goal difference now, which is great. I feel like Xabi Alonso is slowly working us and, we should get through maybe this first half of the season without, possible trouble until, the January window when stuff can really shift up. Mike is not that bad. Yeah, he's not that bad. I used to really like him. I liked him so much, Magnon, but this game, he fumbled. That goal would not be for, the fact that he, came out, stood still like a statue, and let them shoot. I don't know what he was doing. Hugo Lloris was also not bad. Yeah, I know. Lloris wasn't that bad until it came to clutch moments, and then he absolutely failed. That final, the last two finals for the World Cup, he really did not do the best. He was okay, but he wasn't the best there. I've seen better from Lloris. You don't know why, but Portugal is an ultimate team, but can't link their players. I feel like their players are pretty linked. I don't know. I think they're pretty linked. It's just that this current squad is not that great. Ronaldo almost scoring. Oh, my God. So close. So close. Kone also gets a yellow card for France. Just penalties is weakness. Yeah, I guess Laurie's penalty, yeah, I would say is a weakness, but he's not that bad as pens. I think it's just more so distribution he's not the best at. Sometimes has a little bit of a brain fade, You don't go, by the way, you'll be completely free tomorrow. No problem, yes, no problem. Hope you have a nice rest of your day. Also, what else did I miss? Yeah, that is a miss from Cristiano there. Insane. Very close to being the equalizer, which Portugal will be hoping for here. It's going to be a deep cross by Ruben Neves, trying to find anyone in the box there. Sorry, yeah, Neves, actually. And now it's going to be with Vitinha. Also just realized that Hungary's actually wearing the white today. I would have thought they would be wearing red because I'm pretty sure I thought it was their home kit, but I guess not. Just wear this for the Portugal one. There we go. Nice and easy. And cleared away from Hungary's defense. Carquez, good clearance. It's going to be Ruben Dias. I'm not far behind. I'm only less than a minute behind. I am, Rishan, so I don't know what you're saying. I think it's YouTube latency. Ronaldo's so close for another. I'm literally only 1 minute behind, so that's not that far. And, this is the furthest I can get it. Nuno Mendes. Oh, my God. Come on. Come on, guys. We can do it. We can do it. Vitinha sends it in deep. We're just looking at this on the replay. João Neves with the volley. Ronaldo goes to run in. Comes back. Let's just see this turn volley from João Neves. It's so good. There's Ronaldo's shot from before as well. Unlucky. We're getting so unlucky. They should sub in João and Inacio next half. Yeah, 100%. Inacio, João, and Trincao. I would sub off Bernardo Silva, Neto, and also I would sub off Ruben Neves. They've not been doing good. Ruben Neves has been average, but the other two have not been great. I think Neto maybe has actually been better than the others. Also, England's just scored here. Let me check who scored. Sorry, guys. Check who scored for England, so you guys can know that. It's 1-0. Harry Kane scored there, and it is going to be an assist from Declan Rice, if I'm correct there. Pretty sure Declan Rice assist. I think so. Hungary defense cleared. It's now going to be with Varga, sending it over now to Styles. He's trying to find the run of, I think that was Nagy up forward, but it wasn't available. Bernardo Silva now. Vitinha. Vitinha passing over to Bruno Fernandes. And Bruno sends this deep. It's too deep. Too deep, Bruno. Need Portugal win to get $500. Okay, wow. We should win. We should win. We shouldn't be losing to this team, especially with the super subs we got on the bench now. It should definitely be a win here. Same with France. I do think they can come back, though. You know, Iceland's actually been okay. Do you think Harry Kane is going to break the Lewandowski record of 41 goals? I don't know. I feel like Kane can. I just think he's getting older and older now, you know, so it's going to be harder and harder to do so. It's possible, but it's going to be hard. You know, Lewandowski was peak back then when he was breaking those stuff. It's only a couple of years ago, you know, but he was peak. And Varga maybe having a chance. What an insanely bad shot there from, not Varga, it's actually Nagy. Sorry, 18 and 19 confused there, but Nagy, insanely bad shot. He just sends it to the side there, not even really attempting a shot on target there. It could have been 2-0. This guy goes to shoot for some reason in the wrong direction. Let's have a look. Was it a deflection? No, you just completely misfired that. Especially under Hansi Flick. Yeah, exactly. Under Hansi Flick, I mean, you know, he really encourages attacking gameplay. That's why, you know, Lewandowski was so skillful as well. It's just about the coaches, really. That's what it is. This is now going to be with Cancelo. Now to João Neves. Now to Ruben Neves. And Ruben to Bruno. Bruno gives away the ball, but is won back easily by Ruben Neves. It's now going to be with Vitinha. Vitinha passes over to Nuno Mendes. And England has just scored again. It's 2-0. 2-0 for England. Again, guaranteed qualification now to the World Cup, basically. Sorry for not really talking. You're on the Delta in Discord reading theories. No problem. Not so chap. You don't have to talk. It's all good. Ruben Neves to Cancelo. And Cancelo is going to pass over to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva now to Ruben Neves. So many Rubens. And there's a cross. Fired shot to Cancelo. And there is a goal. And Bernardo Silva does score. There is a claim for offside, but I think it counts. There we go. That must be a goal. Everyone's saying it is. I'm pretty sure it is one. Goal for Portugal. Let's go. Let's go. That is what we like to see. 1-1. Okay. That is a W right there in my eyes. And let's see. Is this offside? I don't think it is. Cancelo, Bernardo Silva finish. I'm going to write it down anyway. If it's denied, then it's denied. So, yeah, it's going to be Silva. And assist is going to be, of course, Cancelo. So that is going to be at the, what minute? I think it's the 36th minute, 35th. 35th minute there. Goal check. Goal check. Who asked? Referee. It's a goal. It's a goal. No one asked you, ref, for your opinion. No one asked you. So let me just quickly sit up in my seat. Jeez. Seat is uncomfortable. Okay, you're gone for 5 minutes and they score. Yes, they do. And Ronaldo's asking the referee here, is the goal given? And the goal is going to be given here. Let's go. W's, guys. W's in the chat. Goal given. That is a W right there because now we can really consider winning. Consider the formation change. Bernardo Silva, I don't care if you scored, get off the field. You've done okay up until Thus point, you've not been better than Yao Felix, so you've not been better than Trincao last game. They were miles clear. And this is now going to be Nego. He's going to pass into Shabazlai. And Dominic's going to maybe try and do a through ball to one of the runners. Looks like he's passed instead to number 21, Toth, who has won a corner for Hungary. It's won a corner, nice and easy. W's. Looks like Bernardo is not that of a flop. Yeah, I mean, he's not that much of a flop. I would still replace him at halftime. I mean, a goal doesn't excuse a bad performance, doesn't it? And, you know, props to him. Cancelo basically gave him on a silver plate there. You know, Cancelo, since his return to the national team, by the way, props to him. He deserves a W because I really thought Cancelo was an issue. I thought it was going to be an issue with the fact that he really discourages the team to play as a team. He's like that fault in the middle. But I feel like Diogo Jota, you know, and what happened to him has really linked this team together more so. They're playing as a family, you know. And that's what you love to see. And Roberto Martinez really encourages that sort of stuff. Easy goal kick one for Diogo Costa in Portugal there. Just a terrible shot from Nego. Just atrocious. So I'm going to just move this here instead where the chat is, I think. Put that one there and I'll put that there. Okay. Only problem with Cancelo is that he does not like Ronaldo that much. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I feel like that's what was originally causing the issue. I think there was a split in the Portugal team. The previous coach and Cancelo, Goncalo Ramos, those guys were causing a split. But now they play as one. They do. They play as one. You know, you don't have to like Ronaldo as your GOAT. For example, you know, any of these Portuguese players. I know Vitinha doesn't. He thinks Messi's, you know, his GOAT. But, again, it's about respecting a legend. And, you know, that's something they're all doing now. They all do that. It's like Messi's Argentina. They all respect him, you know, regardless of who they think's the better player. I mean, all of them think Messi's the better player. But they respect him. And that's something that we're seeing here. That we're seeing respect for every player in the team, not just Ronaldo, but every player. And that's good. Shows a family sort of sense there. Ronaldo with the header. Easy catch for Toth. Easy catch. He's getting a lot of shots on here, Ronaldo. A lot of headers. Good crossing game from Cancelo and Bernardo Silva and Neto. Yeah, it's like Garnacho likes Ronaldo. Exactly. But, you know, he still gives respect for Messi. Same with Mastantuono. I mean, you know, going to Real, you know, he respects CR7 and he plays as one because, you know, CR7, of course, you know, bigger guy for Real. Messi, of course, the main enemy of them, really, in Barcelona. But Mastantuono likes Messi more, of course. But he respects CR7 when he's playing for Real Madrid. So now I'm going to be with Bernardo Silva. And Vitinha likes Messi, exactly. Vitinha respect. And that is so close to a goal there for João Cancelo. Very, very close. Just wide, unfortunately. Also, Norway is running riot right now, by the way, on, is it Israel that they're going absolutely hammer on? No. That was their previous game where they won 4-2. Who are they versing? Moldova. 3-0 currently. It's going to be 4-0 now. Norway 4-0 against Moldova. Sheesh. Jeez Louise. Who would win in a fight? Your profile or Dino Dooms? Me. And I'm fairly confident. I'm very confident in myself. Shabozlai passing over to Orban. Ball is almost lost. It looks like it's going to be a free kick, though. Foul by Bernardo Silva on one of the Hungary defense. You're up against the leader of the intruders, though. I mean, okay. I'm still confident. Don't show a sign of weakness, and I don't show one anyway. So, yeah. Vitinha does not dislike Ronaldo like Cancelo. Yeah, exactly. It's slightly different. But again, Cancelo, I feel like he's changed, you know? I think that's happened. I don't know. If you guys think his behavior is different, let me know. I think it's different. Here we go, Garnacho to Chelsea. I didn't read the word correct, and I'm not going to read that form that you wrote, Rishan. Whatever that one is. Yeah, let's not read that. Is Garnacho deal with Chelsea done 100%? Yeah, he's already been announced on their Insta. Of course, guys, if you follow the club's Instas or Fabrizio, it's always correct. Actually, Fabrizio this summer's been a little bit iffy, I gotta say. Toth, another easy catch. Cancelo tries to cross it into CR7. Done like 10 days ago. Yeah, it was done quite a while ago, actually. And headed clear, Ruben Dias. And it's now going to be on the run of Nagy. Again, cleaned up. Ruben Neves. Nagy's calling something. I don't know what he's calling. Maybe calling to get a doctor in the field there because he is insanely divey. Lifeguard, sorry, should I say. Neto now with the ball. Neto to Nuno Mendes. And Nuno gets a little bit of a foul there. Should be a free kick for Portugal. And hi, Clicks. Hope you're doing good. And welcome back to the streams. Long time, bro. Long time. Yeah, there is a foul there, most definitely, on Nuno Mendes. Let's just have a look. First of all, once again, at the goal by Varga. They're just showing it again on the replay here. Nagy gives a cross. Varga, nice header into the bottom left corner. Lets it bounce. You know, it's hard for Diogo Costa to predict. But it is, you know, he does go the right way. It's just too hard, I feel like. Vitinha. Now, Ruben Dias. The foul was just played quickly there. No crossing. Cancelo. Profusely until every corner of your being knows contentment. What the heck are you talking about, Cherry, bro? What? What the heck is that comment? Ruben Dias to Ruben Neves. Why are there so many Rubens? Can everyone just name their child something different besides Ruben and Yao? Like, at least we have Cristiano. It's like a different name. Ruben Dias, you know, Ruben Neves, Yao Neves, Yao Felix. You know, there's going to be more as well. I guarantee in the future. Do you think CR7 will score this game? Yeah, I'm fairly confident. He's on form. He won't get subbed until he scores. I guarantee it. I do think he will score. Kirkez is doing a good number in the defense, by the way. It's been a long time. You didn't go on YouTube a lot. And now you just play PlayStation the whole day. I mean, you know, that's kind of... do you touch grass? By chance? Do you touch grass? Because I would recommend you do so. Kavica Kvaratskhelia. I love Kvara. He's absolutely goated. Love him. What a guy. You know, supports CR7. He's a great overall player. You know, wears the number 7 with pride, with the respect. Brilliant. Diogo Costa sends it deep, trying to find the run of Ruben Neves. It's going to be cleaned up here by Ruben Dias. Now with Nuno. And that is going to be a throw-in for Nuno Mendes. Bola does kick that one out. And here we go. The referee is pointing to something. I don't know what he's pointing at. He's saying that it's a Hungary throw-in. Hungary actually got the throw-in there. Sheesh. Wow. They actually won it. Nuno Mendes slipped up there. It's going to be Nego who's taking the throw-in here. 2 additional minutes. You've been addicted, but you put boxing number 1. Yeah, I mean, you know, sport always number 1 is a goated move there. It just means you stay fit and stuff. And there is a backline defensive clearance there by Ruben Dias. It's going to be a throw here for Hungary. It's fine if it's 1-1, you know, at halftime. I don't really mind. France is getting bullied on the other half. Yeah, I mean, for sure. It's not looking good for France. Currently, you know, 1-0. They needed a goal before halftime. Unfortunately, it's not going to look like that. You know, Iceland's been playing well. They're playing defensively, but well. And same with Hungary here. They're playing defensively, but they're playing well on the counter, the transition. What would happen if England was removed from what specifically, Owen? From the World Cup. Most likely they, you know, they haven't really... Then there wouldn't be CR7 if UK didn't exist. There would. If I remember correctly, I'm just trying to think here. Isn't there this place called Portugal? Like, I don't know. I thought there was this place called Portugal, specifically, you know, Portugal Madeira. Yeah, I can't remember exactly. Does anyone else know of the place called Portugal? I don't know if I've just got dementia or something, but I swear there was a location called that. But yeah, I'm not too sure. And another chance for Hungary to move forward and sent to space. And that is going to be a catch for Diogo Costa. Where is Sadgo? I don't know. I mean, I don't try and monitor you guys when you've left the streams for a while, so, you know, it's all good. Neto trying to cap off Nego here. And France score. It's a penalty. And Kylian Mbappe gets the penalty there. And here's an offside goal for Hungary, but is defended nicely by Costa. Good, easy defense there. No wonder you said it's off. Don't worry. Yeah, that's good defense from Portugal. And penalty for Mbappe. 45th plus first minute. That was the 1-1 they needed right there. And Mbappe never misses pens. I swear he doesn't. I haven't seen him miss a pen in ages. So, you know, good cleaning from the inside the box there from Kylian. That's all I can say. You know, it's a pen. When did you last cut your hair? Because it's a bit longer than before. Yes, it is a bit longer. And that's because I'm waiting to get the dye on. Get the nice, you know, this color. Like, just get a little bit more when I cut it. And yeah, goal. Poppy, I know. It's a penalty, but it's a goal. Fair enough. You know, 1-1. Exactly what France needed. It's halftime now as well in 4 minutes for them. But yeah, a goal is great. A goal is brilliant. Also, I'm going to pause the timer here for the Portugal game because, of course, it is halftime. Let's read out the stats. I will get them up on the screen here. So, stats for the Portugal game. I will bring them up for you guys. Let's go like this, and we'll go like this, like that. There we go. So here are the stats currently. So, 31% ball possession for Hungary, 69% for Portugal, 1.14 expected goals for Portugal, 8 total shots, 4 on target, and 3 big chances for Portugal, 2 big chances missed. That's not great. For Hungary, 2 total shots, and then not the best stats there. 307 accurate passes with a 94% accuracy for Portugal, 113. So we are dominating, you know, like you can compare the passing stats here. We are dominant in every stat, basically. Ignore that one because, you know, that was their one chance they scored from. We have, you know, more chances in total anyway. So, yeah, it's just more of a dominant display from Portugal. You can see the lineup here. So far, the player that they recommend as the match player is Cancelo. Personally, I would probably give it, to either Cancelo or Ruben Diaz. I think he was good. Ruben Diaz in the first half, Costa, nothing much there. I don't know how Neves has got such a high rating when that guy's either been stat farming at the back, and he gave away the first goal, basically. Vitinha, he always, you know, does his little passing stuff. Bernardo Silva goal, of course, he's going to get a higher rating, but to be honest, you know, not my player of the match so far. But yeah, don't know what you guys think there. But yeah, is what it is. But yeah. Wait, is the final boss of Deltarune Flowey? It depends on what route you do, Owen. Depends on what route. Would I do braids? Probably not. Probably not. I don't think that really suits me, but, you know, it is what it is. Maybe I'll try them in the future. But yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. And yeah, ask me any questions, guys. I'm all good. If you ask me any questions, I'm down to answer. I'm all yours. Let me see if I can find any other stats here. I guess I can see the France stats. Currently for France, I mean, Mbappe's been so far the best player, it says. I guess it's just a penalty. But yeah, none of the other players really performing. Iceland's doing good in defense. They are playing a 5-3-2, so very defensive stuff. And when did you last... I already read all your messages, Clicks. I read every single one. I mean, don't know if it was lagging when I said, but I did read all of them. But yeah, maybe it's just lag. I don't know. And there is going to be, for second half, I think possibly, I don't know, the score I think is different now. I was originally going to say, you know, 4-1, but I don't think so. I think maybe a 3-2, maybe a 3-1. I don't know. I think we still get the dub here. Did I read about the braids? Yes, I answered the braids question. I did. I said probably not for the foreseeable future. I don't think it would really suit my character, but, you know, mate, who knows. 5-1, you think, okay, very optimistic there. I mean, if Yao comes, I think Yao Felix replacing Neto and replacing Bernardo Silva would be maybe Trincao or Pedro Goncalves replacing Ruben Neves. I would put on maybe Yao Polina and then Renato Vega coming on into the defense maybe instead of, I don't know, Bruno. He hasn't been that great, to be honest, Bruno, in the past 2 games. He's a player you don't really sub off, but he hasn't been great. He's not been good at all. I'm sorry. I really like Bruno, but I think that his gameplay's not the best at the moment. I think it was better during the Nations League the campaign. He was very good there. But yeah, it's not great. Why your messages not loading up? I have no idea, Rashawn. I think maybe your internet's lagging out. I think you're like lagging out crazily. And yes, Owen, what's up? Do I remember what exactly? Do I remember what exactly? Let's check the England-Serbia game. Currently 2-0 halftime. Kane and Madueke, both goal scorers. Morgan Rogers assisting Madueke's and Rice assisting Kane's. Search India versus USA FC. Okay. Okay, I'll search it up. Very funny. Do I remember in 2 days that... Okay, why are we... Okay, let's not talk about that sort of stuff, guys. Let's not. Also, India versus USA FC. Oh, is it part of Unreal FC content? Is that it, Rishon? Portugal always play better in the second half, especially Hungary got a lucky goal. Yeah, their goal was lucky. It was bad from, you know, the goalkeeper is bad from the defense, but it was lucky. Bro, it's not even funny. Like, I mean, you can laugh or whatever. It's your own personal opinion, but still, like, I mean, let's not talk about it, you know, because I don't like getting into stuff. And yeah, it's by these guys. Okay, yeah, I'll watch it 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes. I'll watch it later. I guess I can bookmark it. Yeah, let me bookmark it. Bookmarked. Oh, it's a FIFA game. Okay, I see. It's like an FC25 converted to a real thing. It was a bad jump from Vitinha. Exactly. Yeah, Vitinha was a cause and consequence there for that goal. Yeah, copyright, I know. I won't play it just because of the copyright, but I'll watch it after the stream. Because, you know, I will... As you guys know, remember I showed you one of the Portugal goals, instant takedown. So I'm not going to... I am. Okay, I'll show you the bookmark right now. I'll show you it bookmarked. Basically, at the top where my search bar is, you can see a heart thing. That's the bookmark, okay? Here we go. Show you it right now. Look. See? There's the content, right? Here it is. Earth 617. Okay, I don't even know what we do in a multiverse thing here. See? Up the top there. The little heart thing. That means I bookmarked it, okay? So, yeah. Bookmark right there. I am going to watch it. Promise. Promise. You can ask about it in the next stream. After this stream, I don't know. Yeah, after this stream. I'll watch it after this stream. You can ask me about it. No probs. I'll watch it for sure. Now, I'm not capping. I'm being serious. Watch it. I am getting copyrighted for sure, and I'm telling you right now, I'm getting copyrighted. Okay? I literally got copyrighted for showing a 5-second clip of a goal from a match. Like, I get copyrighted for everything. I got copyrighted for playing Megalovania in one of the Roblox games. Like, Megalovania is not even a copyright song, but YouTube wanted to take down the video. My channel is YouTube's target for copyright, and I'm telling you right now, they like love to punch bag my channel a ton, and it's not an underestimation either. I know, bro. Like, okay, I know it's not from UEFA. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, I literally just said I played Megalovania in the one of my things. I mean, Megalovania is not by my UEFA as well. But it's still got copyright, that thing. Materia Collective is just like that. Yeah, I know, but it's not just Materia Collective because I played Pressure. The background theme music of Pressure got my YouTube video demonetized. Which, you know, it doesn't really matter currently. I got the copyright from UEFA, of course. Materia copyright. I got a copyright from... What was it? There was another one? I'm trying to remember. The Hospital 666 game background theme song. That one got me a copyright as well because I told you guys they are a punching bag. They punch my channel up. What Spider-Verse? The Spider Within? Spider-Verse? The Spider Within. Okay, I'll search that one up as well. Let's see. Is it by Sony Entertainment? Sony Pictures Entertainment? Because I've already watched this film. Yeah. Unless you're talking about a different one, that's what I was asking. Watch it out of stream? Yeah, I will. Sony will. definitely copyright me. Right, bro. Broke your trust. Used to switch to Div for commentary. What? How did I break your trust? I can't watch it on the stream. I actually can't. I don't know. Okay, I mean, fine. Fair enough. Okay, go watch the commentary, okay? I mean, technically you're breaking my trust because you should be able to trust me to watch it, you know? I even said you can question me after, but is what it is, you know? I genuinely cannot watch it, so... We're at a stalemate. We're at a stalemate. For subs, again, Felix, Polina, Trincao, Pedro Goncalves. Yeah, chill, Rishan. Exactly. I literally said you can ask me about it later. I mean, you know, that should be a sign of mutual trust, but I guess, you know, maybe you guys don't trust me. It's is what it is. You know, is what it is. Okay, you can ask me anything, guys, as well. I'll answer during this halftime because I am bored during the halftime. Can you watch Bufty? What the heck is BFDI? BFDI. Bufty. Watch Bufty. It's not copyright. What is Bufty? Bufty Teapot. How do you know it's not copyright, though? Battle for Dream Island. Full detailed credits. Oh my, wow. Oh, well, so yeah, that's the episode. Please watch it and please look at the credits. Okay. Most people watched it while in streams. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'll just put it up, I guess. You know the reason why I can't, you know, like, look at some of this stuff, right? Even if most people watch it, because, like, who exactly is watching it? You know, it's probably going to be, like, you know, the Sidemen, Speed, Kai Cenat, those types of guys are watching it, right? What's happened to my application for Al Nasser Academy? Currently stalled, because I'm sorting some stuff out, you know, with the channel. But we'll see. I'll try and get in. Just trying to get this thing up. The reason most people can watch this stuff, right, is because they don't monetize their live streams. So, you know, say, for example, I watch this, right? I go and start watching it without audio for now because I don't want to be streaked. It will detect this. I will actually monitor to see if this is detected as copyrighted content. Like, I know exactly what's happening. Let's see. Let's see how long it takes YouTube's AI to see it. Let's see how long it takes. Timing it right now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There's the warning. Okay. It's going off. It's going off. The warning appeared. Okay. Brilliant. Yeah. Just checking it. I wanted to actually test that. I want to see how long it takes the AI to discover that. But, yeah. Took approximately, give or take, about 30 seconds there because I didn't start counting when I started. So 30 seconds it took them to discover that I was playing that video. And then they said, warning, you will be... Video will taken down. Yeah, just waiting for the next half here. Jeez, that Burger King burger looks goated, by the way. Looks goated. Saw it in an advert right there. I got the timer here. Tell you guys how long the match has until the second half. Second half starts now. Okay, 2 minutes. You just ordered a pizza from Croston? No, you shouldn't have told me that you ordered a pizza. I love pizza, bro. So, shouldn't have told me. Now I'm craving pizza. Jeez. I love pizza. Pizza is the best. So, right, yeah, exactly. Lever bug got fixed? Yeah, I saw Owen's comment about it. Or was it Owen or one of his lackeys? Yeah, I saw that comment. On the psychiatric ward. My finger is absolutely throbbing, by the way. Like, what the heck is going on there? It's insanely hurting. Okay. I think about 20 more seconds till this half starts. Love to see it. Okay. Fingers. Pizza eating stream when? I should do one. I should do one. Soon. Okay, the players are walking out now. Here we go. I guarantee you the half's probably already started. I'm pretty sure it's probably because I'm behind, but yeah. Second half. So far, I'm not convinced of any subs yet. I haven't seen any. If Yao comes on, then Ronaldo scores one. You think Ronaldo scores a brace in this half? I mean, yeah, I think... I don't think Yao Felix hinders Ronaldo's performance. I think he actually makes it better. Look behind me. Random question was debating with a friend what is the best World Cup song. You chose Cup of Life by Ricky Martin. He said Waka Waka Shakira. What's my take? My take is... There's a lot of good ones. Can I give us a house tour? Currently going through some stuff with my house. I'll show you guys... Well, it's not mine, but I'll show you guys something else. In about a month, I'll do one, okay? Or 2 months. Because I've just sorted some stuff out. Wave and Flag was the best. I'm still trying to think. There's a lot of good ones. Would you consider Clocks as a World Cup song? I think Clocks, because I'm pretty sure Coldplay is lining the World Cup final next season, headlining as a artist. I personally don't agree with the halftime shows, but they are going through with it. But so since they are headlining, I would actually consider, either Clocks or Paradise from Coldplay if I had to pick one. But then, as well, there's definitely Waka Waka's a classic. And then there's also, yeah, what you said as well, Cup of Life. There's a lot. I don't know. I don't know if you can consider those other two as World Cup songs, though. I mean, personally, I do. I think they're football songs in general. I feel like Coldplay's pretty football-y band. I feel like most of their songs are made for that sort of stuff. Song was great. They used to make football edits from that song. Wave and Flag, yeah. Also, there's Feel the Magic in the Air. That one's pretty good. I don't know if that's a World Cup song, though, either. I think that's just a commercial song as well for Coke. You agree it's a good song, but not a World Cup song. Yeah. Same with Magic in the Air. It's like Wave and Flag. They're both, just songs. Also, I forgot to press the timer there. Cross in from Portugal. They've cleared away there. Portugal starting off strong with a lot of attack, which we love to see. By the way, Norway is winning 6-0 in their game. Feel like a couple of lices, that Samba element that brings the energy of football. Yeah, it does. And definitely as well, Shakira's song does have that as well. But again, I feel like it's about personal preference. What do you think brings people the most together? And that's why I had those other two. I feel like the Coldplay songs that I had selected. Personally, I feel like they bring, when I'm listening to them, I just imagine football moments. I really do. I just imagine World Cup 2022, World Cup 2018, because I feel like they bring a lot of memories back. And the songs were designed like that as well. Bro, missed 2 of your messages? No, sorry, not so chap. Why also is Speedy okay? There was no dog walk stream in the last 2 weeks. Yeah, Speedy's good. No problem. It's just because the temperature is very hot, starting to cool down, so I'll be continuing them back again. Don't worry, Speedy's all good. If Speedy wasn't good, I wouldn't be streaming for about a year, so, there's that. And also, can you scroll up a bit? Oh, that's you saying about your message, okay. Lay all your... Bro, I'm missing that. I'm deleting that comment. What the heck is that? World Cup by Show Speed was the best. I don't think it's the best. It's actually a banger song. I'm not going to lie. Song's actually pretty well made besides the end part. I only like the chorus, really. I think the chorus was well made. The rest of the song was... Meh. It's just, something. You delete it yourself? Okay. Diogo Costa cleans up. Cleaning up. Diogo. Okay. Also just opened something on top left there. There we go. It's now going to be with Yao Neves. Ruben Diaz. I'm surprised there's no subs, by the way. I would have thought there would have been some substitutions for this half, but it doesn't look like. And Bruno crossing it in. This is a good run. Neto, skills one, gets past the other, crosses it to Ronaldo, just missing. Oh, exactly. Sherry inch off. You want to say you're surprised France struggling against Iceland, but you're not surprised? Yeah, it's because of Deschamps. Remove that guy from the national team. Like, I know he won you a World Cup. He almost got you a second. It's mainly on player skill level. Those two are literally on players almost fully. I know Deschamps was okay, but first of all, France need Pogba. They need Kante. So I don't know why Kante isn't playing in this, qualifiers here. Hopefully he plays in the World Cup, because that guy is still top for Etihad. That's why I actually want Nasser to buy him. But yeah, definitely they're missing a controlling midfielder. And then Deschamps just not a good coach in general. I feel like he plays similar to how Southgate played, where he relied on player, ability. And that's also how Carlo was playing last year for Real Madrid, Don Carlo. But not as much. I feel like Don Carlo's good, but he does do that sometimes. Bruno. And Bruno passing it out, trying to find the run of Neto, and that's going to be cleared away by Hungary. It's going to be a throw in here. Dominic Szoboszlai winning it. Griezmann, Pogba, Kante, Giroud, all are gone. Yeah, it's really tanks their squad. Well, you have to go to sleep now. Good night and have a nice Roblox stream. Thank you, Not So Chap. Have a nice rest of your day and hope you have a nice sleep. So, yeah, W's. It's going to be now Nego taking the throw in. And Nego throws deep for Hungary. Vitinha headers clear. And cleared downfield by Ruben Neves. I can't get used to Ruben Neves wearing Jota's number. It's actually, I know he's doing it for respect, which I appreciate, appreciate that, but it just feels so, kind of strange. But definitely is respectful, as his best friend. Don't know what you guys take on that. I don't know if they should have retired the number. I don't think you can for international stuff. But maybe just not use it at all. I don't know. Vitinha, Ruben Neves, now to Neto. Neto back to Neves, now to Bruno, Neves, through ball to Nuno Mendes. Mendes may be able to find Ronaldo. No, he doesn't. He goes for a little dap in, and it's going to be a corner for Portugal, it looks like. And England scored again. It is going to be 3-0 here. It's a goal kick. It might actually be a goal kick here. Oh, it's offside. It's offside. Okay. There was a blue person who saw everything blue. Okay. But yeah, it looks like that's going to be offside there for Portugal, unfortunately. Blue WD. Are you saying blue WD die? I don't even know how to sing that song, by the way. Who scored the third goal for England? Conser. Conser scored. So you're not chatting too much. Too focused on the match. No probs. No probs. You don't have to chat. Of course, that is not an obligation. Especially for football streams. People are focusing in, Bernardo Silva. Cleared away. That was a mistake. And Ronaldo now headering it forward. He's running up. Don't know how they gave him 60 pace on FIFA. That is not 60 pace. That's like 90. Gives a cross just too deep. And Neto now collecting. Is it I'm Blue? Meteor. Nuno Mendes now with it. Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz passing through to Bruno. Now to Vitinha. And Vitinha now over to Yao Neves. You're going to say the song? Okay. And now it's going to be from Yao Neves to Nuno Mendes. Bruno, heavy touch. Now it's going to be with Dominic Szoboszlai. Rotation for Hungary. Please don't get a draw out of this game. I just want to win, please. This is definitely a harder game than Armenia. But I would love to see a win here. CR7 scoring would be topping it off as well, especially since people were bagging him for scoring 2 goals the other game, which I genuinely don't understand. It's actually completely stupid. Kirk is almost finding a connection there with the ball for Hungary as well on target. Spinning in the floors looking like kind of crazy. You pull your phone to scroll. They need to sub off Bernardo Silva. Yeah, I know. They need to sub him off. He's not doing good. Bernardo's absolutely tanking the team. I know he scored. He's tanking the team right now. He is not doing good. Falls over, loses the ball. It's now going to be with Ruben Neves. What is he doing? He's lost. Exactly. I don't get it. I don't get how a player can go like that. Bernardo, bro. Just let the ball go through your legs and run onto it. It's that simple. Jeez. My U2 academy players can do that better than you, bro. Not even joking. Oh my god, bro. Bernardo throwing the game. I'm sorry, he scored, but he's throwing. Ruben Diaz, Bruno, Jan Neves, Bruno, Vitinha. And Vitinha is going to pass over to Bruno Fernandes. Don't know what happened to it. Exactly, I don't know. Looked like Riley saw you there. Goes your 2 Roblox an hour and your parents want to call it. Okay, I don't know what that is. If you're managing Madrid and had to build the team around one player, who would it be? I would build the team around Kylian because he's the best player on their team. Just like how it used to be built around Cristiano. Not wholly, but it was somewhat, especially in the Zidane era. But I feel like that Kylian's just the most talented there. He has very, very high potential to be up in that GOAT debate. You know, he's getting older by the day, so I would definitely start shifting it onto him, especially this season. Probably, you know, I have a feeling Kylian might win the Ballon d'Or this season, if not for a Portugal player from the World Cup. I barely get any breaks since the next stream is in 70 minutes. Yeah, I know. I don't get any break. I mean, I can always delay the stream by about like 20 minutes or so. So yeah, there's that. I can just do that if I wanted to. Referee just telling Diaz off here for hugging one of the Austrian players. It was Salai. He was hugging. Referee calls for the corner to be played. Looks like Bruno and Nuno are both lined up for this one. Nuno does the fake. And Bruno's going to cross in. Ronaldo finds the ball. He calls for a handball here. Everyone's appealing this one. And the referee has called for a penalty. Penalty for Portugal. Penalty here. Ronaldo wins it. Clear penalty. Please, it's going to be called Penaldo again, though. It's the only problem. Guys, we here don't call them that, okay? So, it's all good. Varga also gets a yellow card. Deliberate handball. Misses next match. Penalty for sure. Let's have a look at the handball goal. Yeah, handball. Oh, it wasn't Varga that got the handball. I think it was for complaining. But, yeah, Nego gets the handball on there. It is a clear one. It's a clear one. Just saw a poll from United fans asking who has been the worst signing, Sancho or Onana. Surprised Sancho won. Yeah, I'm surprised too. Onana genuinely is a worse player by a bit. I feel like as well that Sancho hasn't had the best run at United. He's been loaned out quite a fair bit. But again, Sancho has potential. He's got potential to be great. He's just not in a good environment. Whereas Onana is just, I don't know. He lost it. Ever since he left Inter, he absolutely lost it. And here we go. You're iffy on that penalty? I mean, it's a handball. It is what it is. We take those. We take it just for a win. Hopefully he scores an actual goal, though, besides a penalty in this match. You know, so we don't have to hear the Penaldo, you know. Here we go. Cristiano ready to score this one. I'm already gonna set it as a goal because I already know it's going to be one. Cristiano doesn't miss these. Okay, start a run and finish. Easy. Bottom corner, and that is 2-1 now. And Cristiano scores his goal. Gets a clap from the players on the outside there, and that is a hug from the team. Good team goal is there, by the way. Can I react to welcome to the turkey? What the heck is welcome to the turkey? Again, I'll make sure it's not copyright first, and then we can see what I can do. Meteor. I honestly, yeah, I guess as well. I don't really like the stutter run as well either. I think that the stutter is, it's okay. I don't like the slow. It's kind of what Neymar used to do. I feel like that it's not Ronaldo's pen style. I used to like it where he just bashed it in because he never missed. But yeah, here's what it is. Surprised the staff in the stadium are clapping for Ronaldo. Right, everyone just loves Cristiano, especially if, you know, Hungary's best player, Szoboszlai, is saying, you know, Cristiano is his idol. You know, would have been surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Szoboszlai himself was clapping for that. read your previous message before the pen. By the way, have you watched The Champions by BR Football? It's an animation of footballer living in a mansion. No, I have not. I have not. Why is it a good recommended watch? And check the Welcome to Turkey song. Probably not during the match, Meteor. Of course, you know, we're watching a football match here, but for sure, after the match, I can quickly take a look if I just extend my stream, the delay between the streams. You promise it's great? I mean, it sounds good. Any football-related content I'm all good with as well, so I'll watch it. Szoboszlai trying to skill the whole field here, and Bernardo Silva again being an absolute waste of space and not being able to defend. Szoboszlai now. Okay, now you defended Bernardo. Good job. Round of applause for Bernardo Silva, please. The Champions BR Football channel. Okay, I'll check it. Elise just hit the crossbar after a nice pass by Tchouameni. Elise is him, honestly. Like, unlucky, but he is him. He does such a good job. I mean, he's got a low rating on FootMob. He's actually got the lowest rating on the team besides Magnon. But, again, he's just he's unlucky. He really does such good shots. Reminds me a lot of Iron Robin. Like, very similar in gameplay. He really is like he's like a cross between an Iron Robin and a Griezmann. In that sense, because Griezmann French. Griezmann got very good position ability in that sort of area that Elise sort of responds in. And then Iron Robin, nice curlers. He does the same shooting style as Elise, passing onto the foot to curl it in. Kind of like what Lamine does as well, but I think Elise just does it much, much better to a degree in terms of that guy's shots are insane to look at. Ruben Diaz. Now to Vitinha. I'm surprised Portugal haven't done a sub yet. It's like they pick the best players and put them in a mansion. They just have different skits. Oh, you saw it like 100 times. Oh, so it's like a Total Drama Island, except it's with footballers in a mansion. That sounds pretty funny. Bernardo Silva, except no one gets eliminated, I'm guessing. Costa, very risky there from Diogo Costa, by the way. And it's now going to be with João Neves. Passing over to Bruno Fernandes. Now to Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo, good Trivela pass over to Ruben Neves. Now to Cancelo. Ruben Neves here. Now to Ruben Diaz. And Diaz to Vitinha. Now over to João Neves. Just checking on the side right now. They have like AC. Okay, I'll check it quickly on the side. Champions. Okay. BR Football. Okay. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, they're these guys. Oh, yeah. I'm subscribed to these guys. I think I've seen some of their skits on YouTube. Seen some of them on YouTube there. Yeah, I've seen some of these skits. The Champions, 45 videos, 8 seasons. Oh, wow. Yeah, they got a lot. Well, they're mostly short. Yeah, so it'd be cool, interesting to watch one of them. Season 7. Wow, full episode season 7. Okay, cool. I will check that out after. João Cancelo complained to the referee for some reason. They're funny as heck. All the meme. Yeah, I mean, especially as well. I think I've seen some of their skits on Instagram. They have a lot of funny ones. I can't remember. There's this one, the most iconic one, I think, is the Darwin Núñez one, and then there was a Haaland one, to me. They're the ones that I've watched, and I feel like they're pretty funnily made. They're the ones I can remember. Anyway, so, you know, I'll probably watch some more, but, yeah, I'm going to go start watching those. Maybe I'll show it to my brother as well. It's Bruno. Bruno's going to pass over to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz now to João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva now. And Bernardo Silva passes it away, gives it to Dominic Szoboszlai. Good pass by Szoboszlai. It's now a foot race here between Neves and one of the runners there. I think that was Styles, but it is one up by Ruben Diaz. Now Vitinha to Bruno Fernandes. My brother will love it. Okay, yes, I can't wait. I can't wait, Sherry. Thanks for recommending it to me, because I will actually go watch it. Just like the other thing as well, if Rishon ever comes back. No way, I actually can't believe that he didn't trust me. I'm not even joking, like, genuinely. Like, I can't play it. Why does he think I'd never do reaction live streams? Like, I don't know. If I could do it, I would. Yeah, Neves. Cross coming in, and that is a poor touch there. It's now going to be cleaned up with Austria, Hungary, Nego. Now to Orban. I was saying their former name, Austria-Hungary there. So now going to be with Bola. And cleaned up by Ruben Neves. I'm telling you, he went to sleep. Oh, he went to sleep. Okay, I see. It's now Cancelo. Ruben Dias. Bro was just acting, yeah. Vitinha. I always take stuff anyway on the channel, not seriously, you know. Just do it for the jokes. And Vitinha. Now to Neves. Check Bolderm account. Okay, I will do so. Bolderm. You are a game developer that makes horror content. Due to the content you produce outside YouTube, not many videos will be published. That's all you really have to say. Oh, I see. So they make horror videos. Break in the side-scrolling aspect. Dive. Interesting. It's the owner of... Oh, it's the owner of Intruder. So they make actual games as well outside of Roblox as well. That's cool. That is actually cool. Wow. Actual developer. Ruben Dias trying to find a pass over to Cancelo. Failed. Show you it real quick. Okay. Okay, here I'll present the screen. I say present the screen like I'm a teacher. There we go. This one. Bolderme. Not subscribed to them. We've got 9.8k. We're almost... Make sure to subscribe so we can pass this guy. 44 videos only. That's as well. Like, I don't even know how many I have. You know, let's go check that. 409 videos. Like, I mean, you know, we're almost there. We're almost there. But yeah. So let's just see as well. Okay. Check post. And also, France just scored then, guys. And it was, of course, Bradley Barcola, Mbappe assist. Onside by clear as day. Good assist by Mbappe as well. He could finish for himself. He just passes over. Easy goal. Check post since that's the leaks. Okay. I'll check the posts. Posts. And cross into the box. Headed clear by Hungary. And, okay, I see. I'll read these after, okay? Owen. I'll read them in the next stream, or I'll read them after. Because, of course, I don't really like to diverge. Sorry, not decipher. Diverge off topic too far. Vitinha. Cancelo. Now to... Who is that? That's Trincao. Okay, so Trincau's been subbed on. Good. Bruno's been subbed off. Sub off Bernardo Silva. I don't know how hard it is to, you know, understand that, coach. Please sub off Bernardo Silva. But I know he scored again. Cancelo gave him such a, you know, a good, easy goal to finish, really. I mean, it's not that hard for a professional to finish that sort of goal. Bernardo Silva's not been doing great. Really hasn't. They shouldn't have subbed off Bruno. I know. You're going to fight to be on top. W's, Poppy. I mean, you know, as well, by the way, France is winning. 2-1. Barcola scored. Mbappe basically, you know, scored the entire goal for them. Just kick Silva out. Exactly. I don't know why Felix isn't playing currently. I mean, Trincao on is a good choice. You know, he's a very good player, Trincao. I would have picked Felix as well. By the way, also you have to look deeper for the leaks. Okay, yes, I scroll down. Costa to Ruben Dias. Now to Vitinha. I miss Pepe, by the way. I actually miss Pepe in the team. I feel like he is, you know, that rock at the back. Saw him in the Euros again. It felt like we really couldn't lose defensively when we had Pepe on the team. Only from, you know, set pieces and then fast breaks. Pepe really all outperformed. Allez le bleu. Yes, vamos, allez le bleu. I don't know why I just said Spanish there. Said go for the Blues. Portugal and France are on the same wavelength. That always happens in football. Yeah, same wavelength right there. Good pass to Cancelo, by the way, from Bruno. Was that? Why did I just say Bruno? I couldn't even tell. It looked like Bruno was on the field. Toth, good save as well. Good shot from Cancelo. Nice pass from, I think it was Neto. And then Cancelo apologized for Ronaldo. He should have passed over. Yeah, good pass from Neto there. Cancelo, good skilling. He was on target there. Who scored the second goal? Barcola, assisted by Mbappe. So Mbappe's currently my player of the match for France. Once again, Kylian always locking in for them. It's going to be a corner for Portugal. Nuno Mendes will take this one. Target, of course, Cristiano. Here we go. Nuno's going to send it in. Ruben Diaz also will be a target here. I think he's like really tall. Is Ruben Diaz taller than Ronaldo? I don't know. I feel like he is. So a little bit of a shove in the box. One of the Hungary players is down. Vitinha headers it clear out for a throw. And it looks like... Who's on the ground here? Can't really see. I think it's... Bola? Is that Bola on the ground? Yeah, I think Bola's... Oh, it's... Is it Kirkes? I think it's Kirkes on the ground. Yeah, Kirkes. That first goal really gave you confidence. Yeah, France really got confidence from the first goal. Definitely really helped them out. And, you know, happy to see France back on form as well. Don't want them too on form for the World Cup, especially Portugal need to get past their team. But, yeah, definitely happy for you, Poppy, that they're on form now because, you know, especially since they're such a good side. I love so many of the French national team players. A lot of them very likable players. You know, play for Real as well. Trincao collecting that. Trincao sending a ball deep there to João Neves, who's playing almost like a forward now as well. You're not watching the France match, but by your reaction, it tells me that Mbappe is carrying them. They need to step up and not heavily rely on Kylian. Yeah, Mbappe is carrying. He's carrying. I mean, you know, some of the other players are performing well. Tchouaméni, one of them. But yeah, Mbappe is always, I feel like, you know, very heavy reliance for France, which isn't a good thing. You know, it's not a bad thing, but it's not a good thing. I think, you know, you need to have one other player that is on the caliber of Kylian. And almost a goal there for Hungary. Good defending from Ruben Neves as he almost gave them the ball for free. So, you know, redeemed yourself there, Ruben. Would have made it 2-2 with that. This is now going to be Neto driving it and just going wide. Deflection. It's going to be a corner here. Kylian always scores first. Even they rely on him on Real Madrid too. Yeah, exactly. In Real, it's the same situation. At least last season it was. This season, it's not looking as much. But last season, yeah, it was a heavy reliance on Kylian to carry them during the games. And that's what, you know, it's not... That's why I like Kylian. I like him so much because he's that player. He is a really good player. He doesn't have the Ballon d'Ors to show for it like, you know, Messi and Ronaldo did at his age. But 100% Mbappe is like them almost in a sense where he really just steps up for his teams and he's outshines every other player on the field, to be honest. We'll love to attend a World Cup game like you did in 2014, but the price for some reason these tickets are crazy. Yeah, I know. Hopefully I can attend the final. I'm trying to book in a ticket for it. It's going to be hard, but I'm trying to attend the final and then one of the Portugal games in the group stage and stuff because I want to do some, you know, in real life commentating there. I'm sure it'll be really fun as well to see Portugal in person. But yeah, hopefully, you know, dreams can come true. There's a red card as well to Tchouaméni. Is that a red card for Tchouaméni? Who the heck just got a red card then? Red card for someone on France versus, yeah, Tchouaméni. Direct red card. Wow. France versus Iceland just got spiced up there. Let's see Tchouaméni's direct red card. Yeah, red card. Red card. Studs up straight into the leg. It's not a yellow card. That's a red. It's in between a yellow and red. It's almost like it's not... It's like barely a red. But it's a red, but it's barely a red. Kylian is just way too good. He is like Ronaldo Nazario of recent times with no competition, no rivalry, just better than everyone. Exactly. And the thing is as well, no one gives him credit either. You're 10 players. Yes, France 10 players now. You already booked your tickets for the World Cup. W's, Owen. W's. And that is a free kick. Yeah, handball by Trincao. Lucky it's not in the box there, Trincao. We could have thrown the game right there. Should be using this time to do a sub. Guess we're not because we're stupid for some reason. Roberto Martinez, can we be using our brain and sub on Yao Felix, please? And, yeah, this is dangerous. Dominic can score from these angles. Hopefully he doesn't. I'm begging, please. Szoboszlai, don't score. Don't score, please. My finger's hurting so bad, I don't want you to score because it's going to make my finger hurt worse. Don't know. Okay, all we have to do, guys, defend this. Here we go. Now, Trincao, you better have not thrown the game and given them a goal. That's something I hope you haven't done. Here we go, Szoboszlai. And... insane. Szoboszlai, well done. Well done. That is lovely. That is lovely right there. That is a Szoboszlai free kick 101 lesson right there on how to miss the goal completely by 1,000 miles. Literally sent that to space there. All that hype, exactly. Bro, that was a terrible free kick. I'm sorry. I expected maybe him to get slightly on target, maybe slightly over the bar. Did not expect him to completely miss that much. Like, that is an insane miss right there. Like, especially for the last one you shot from a further out position, harder angle. I mean, not the hardest angle, but it's like, you know, from further out, it's technically more hard to get the dip and everything correct. And cleared away by Portugal. And the defense, this is the defense we like to see, you know, playing with that back four. Ruben Neves, I think, is playing as a back person as well this game instead of a midfielder. He was playing as a centre-back. He was blaming his shoe. Of course he was. Vitinha, Ruben Diaz, Yao Neves, and now over to a Hungary throw-in. Thank you, Yao, for giving the ball away. Good job. Sub on Felix, please. Can you just do it right now, Roberto Martinez? We need him on the field. And this is now Hungary with the ball. And Hungary still with it, trying to find a way out of the defense. Orban to, that's now Salai, Orban, now overlapping. Beneath is one of the new substitutes, of course, Otvos. Now to the goalkeeper, Toth. Toth calling his players forward for the ball. Now, Otvos. How do I say this guy's name? And this is now going to be cleared down the field by Toth. Head away, Ruben Diaz. Forward, Trincao. He absolutely sends that into one of our guys' face. Trincao, just pass. Trincao, pass. Good pass. Okay, it was an okay pass by Trincao. What is Trincao doing? I don't know. Yeah, new subs. Yeah, Felix is coming on. Let's go. Now, if I was the coach, there's also a yellow card coming out here for Yao Neves. If I was the coach, I would be subbing off Bernardo Silva, and I'd be subbing off Neto. Those two guys, or Yao Neves, actually, as well, you know, as an option here, not to get a red or risk another yellow. Trincao's doing average. He did okay, but he's doing average. Yeah, foul and Szoboszlai for sure. Just waiting for the substitutes here. They're not happening just yet. I would have liked them to happen now. You know, we've got 14 minutes left of gameplay, coach. Don't know why we're, you know, holding off on the subs. Ball given away. Ronaldo trying to reach it. Unfortunately can't. That's because that was a bad pass from Yao Neves, not on target. And this is now going to be running forward. Kirkes passing to his Liverpool teammate, Dominic Szoboszlai. And Szoboszlai now crossing into the box and cleared away. Now it's going to be Nego passing out onto the right wing and cleared out. It's offside. Bernardo Silva clears it anyway for a play-on advantage. Ruben, is that? No, it's Neto. Neto with the ball. Passes to Ronaldo. I think it's offside. And Ronaldo still has it. And it should be a corner. Should be a corner. He was offside? Yeah, I think he might have been offside. Yeah, he's offside. That was a good offside trap there by the Orban right there. That was a good offside trap. See how he basically waits, he sort of stutters his run, then he drops back really quickly. So, as the pass is about to take place, that's a good offside trap. So, Yao Polinia coming on, Yao Felix coming on, and the subs are Neto and get Bernardo Silva off the field. If I don't see that guy walking off. You could have kept Neto on. I would have understood. you keep Neto, you take Neto off, and you take João Neves off, and you keep Bernardo Silva on. Okay, Roberto Martinez, sure. Okay. Polinia should be good anyway. Rotationary CDM brings the ball forward. Interesting, he puts in Yao and Yao Polinia. Yao, interesting, a lot of Yaos now, so I'm going to have to try and remember them. Yao gets off for Yao, of course, and then Yao comes on as well for Pedro. So, we got some different names there, but I mean, Polinia's good. I think Polinia is going to regain form at Spurs. That's what's needed for him, for the World Cup. He's a very good CDM. Don't think he's going to be a problem player. I feel like he's got that, spark in him. Vitinha back to Cancelo. I don't know why Ruben Neves is still playing. By the way, I would have expected him to be subbed off by now. Bring on maybe Renato Vega, Antonio Silva, Goncalo Inacio, Nuno Tavares. But yeah, we haven't done that such just yet. And this is now going to be with Bernardo Silva just passing over to João Felix. He skills pass 1. This guy is cracked, bro. Instantly on skill 3, Hungary players. And now passing it easily back to the defense. Ruben Diaz now to Ruben Neves. Now to Cancelo. Vitinha. Trincao. Vitinha should have played forward there to Cancelo instead of passing back. Don't know why he did that. And the match ends 90 minutes, Owen. 90 minutes, and then there might be additional time, of course. So this is Trincao. And there's Ruben Neves. Bernardo Silva. Now over to Vitinha. This is now Polinia. And Polinia gives the ball away. That was very bad from João Polinia. I said you weren't a problematic player, and you instantly give the ball away. I mean, it's very... Is that guy tall, or is that just me? Like, he actually looks insanely tall, by the way. Like, he is making Szoboszlai look like a short person. And Nuno Mendes, good pocket on this. Nice pocket there on Nuno. And it's going to be a free kick for Portugal. Easy. Nuno Mendes is just cracked at defending, especially pocketing players. Like, that is the jockeying you love to see. Should be a nice wrapped-up game here for Portugal, though. I think we just control... Polinia, yeah, Polinia is so tall. Also, Styles has just come out here for Hungary, and it looks like that Vitalis has come on instead to replace him in that, CDM position. Hungary coach probably hoping to make, some sort of change to the attack, so I'm guessing he's probably more of an attacking player, pushes the ball forward, Vitalis, especially with the number 8 number. Usually that's someone. Diogo Costa sends the ball deep. And headed clear by one of the defenders for Hungary. This is now Trincao. Cancelo sending the ball forward there to... Yeah, Felix. Terrible shot. Terrible. Ronaldo's saying that he should have really passed back there, but it's okay. First shot of the game. Give you a chance, Felix, because you scored a brace last time. Now it's going to be with Hungary out on the right side. Bola. Now back to Nego. Now it's going to be with Orban. Bola. Orban. And Orban sends the ball forward. And it's only Polinia back currently. Trincao's also dropping back. And Polinia does defend that one. It's going to be a throw in here for Kerkez. Kerkez did have the ball there. He tried to attempt a nice cross. Maybe into the path of Varga. I think he's still on the field. And then also Dominic was also forward up. Salai. Szoboszlai. And now it's going to be with I can't say this guy's name. Odvos. Salai. Odvos. And Otvos bringing the ball forward. And that is going to be a foul by Bernardo Silva. Free kick for Hungary. And ball played forward quickly to Nego. Nego gives a cross. And it's a goal for Hungary. Vargas scores. Don't know what to say. It's another header goal. Again, these subs should have been made earlier. These subs should have been made earlier. Don't know why we're doing subs so late. You'll take 2-1 as long as we don't draw or lose. Yeah, as soon as you said that. Just why, bro? Literally. I don't get it. I don't get what the coach has done. He's really thrown the match today. I don't know why. He's thrown the match. He's... I don't get it. I don't get what the coach has done for this match. He's just played no defenders. He's played Ruben Diaz, and that's it. Why is Ruben Neves in a centre-back position? I don't get it. There's nothing you can even do about that as well, because Ruben Neves' positioning is just so insanely bad. Good cross by Nego. Headed by Varga to in the same spot as well. Costa should be saving that. I mean, he should save the first one. Sorry, not this one. This one's a little bit harder. Come on, let's get the 3-2. Let's seal the finish here. Can't have another... we can't have a draw. We need a win. We need a win. I mean, we're going to qualify anyway. There's no doubt we're not going to qualify for the World Cup, but we just need to win games so we don't have to stress about it last minute. And Trincao, good pass forward to Bernardo Silva, except that guy's got no feet, so he can't run. What are you doing, Bernardo? What are you doing, coach? Stop experimenting. This is a world level, not even... Yeah, it's not even a friendly. This is actually a game that matters. You know, it's not... We're not playing international friendlies in the break here. We're playing a proper game of football that literally, if you lose games, if you draw games, you can get out of the World Cup. You can not be not absent in the World... You can be absent in the World Cup. I was going to say not present. There's a shot and it's a goal. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Cancelo. You absolute genius, bro. Oh my goodness. Cancelo, you legend. You're not hated on anymore. You're now in the good books here. Only one hated on now is Ramos. You're in the good books. Let's go. Get absolutely silenced, crowd. Get silenced. I swear, if Bernardo Silva assisted that as well, of course that guy assisted. Yeah, now Bernardo Silva's going to start the next game. That's the only problem. Dominic's crying. I mean, look, they gave the ball away. It's just terrible from Kirkes. He actually, fumbled that for Hungary. Easy finish. Easy. 4-2 may be true. Yeah, might be. Might be here. Might get a final goal. Maybe João Felix or Ronaldo. They're going to play ultra-attacking, try and get a point from here. So, counter-attack is the best play with 5 minutes to go, 6 minutes to go. Just want to counter-attack, try and push for that final seal-the-deal goal now. And also, I should write up the goals on the board too. Haven't been writing them. Let's go write them up. All of them as well. So we had the 2-1, which was Ronaldo. Ronaldo being subbed off. Assist. Sorry, it's a pen. In the 58th. Then we had Cancel. Then we had theirs 2-2. Varga. Assist. Nego. Now we're doing the subs. Now we're doing it. Only 2 people in the chat. I mean, sometimes the YouTube counters glitch, so it's not actually the correct amount of people. But I guess, in the chat, yeah. Chat, but like as in the other thing. 3-2. Sorry, 2-3. Are we? Bro, why is my keyboard glitched there? 2-3. Cancelo. Assist Bernardo. In the 86th. That is a good goal, by the way. And also, France still winning 2-1. They just have to hold off for the remainder of the game. 12:34 a.m. where you are, Poppy. Jeez, dedication, by the way. Come on, one more goal, please, guys. Felix, I'd love to see you get a goal. Cancelo throws deep. And still, that is a touch by Trincao. This is now going to be a play-on for Portugal. No foul there. Felix misses the touch. Goncalo Ramos pressuring. And it's now back into the defense with Salai. Can I add member in your channel? What do you mean, Owen? What do you mean? Look so tired? Go sleep after this? No, I got to stream after this. I got to stream. Which is great. It's like in 15 minutes. Sorry, not 15. Like in 30 minutes or 40 minutes. What's the time here? It is currently 11:35 p.m. You're saying membership? No, you have to... Membership is a purchasable item. It's not a giftable thing. Purchasable item only. At least I don't think you can gift it. But even if I were to, I wouldn't gift it. Is, something that's, you buy it and you get some rewards from it. Portugal almost bottled, I know. Ramos missing. Cancelo, good job. There, that's all I can say. Cancelo, my player of the match. Not Bernardo Silva. I swear if they give Bernardo Silva the player of the match, I will punch myself in the face. That guy is being so lucky. Bernardo's been so lucky, by the way, guys, with getting that assist, getting that goal. He is so lucky because he really shouldn't have been playing after the halftime. You waiting for the third goal? It's coming. I feel like it's coming. Poppy, there should be a goal at the very end, especially if Iceland go ultra attack trying to get the draw. Should be a third goal for France on the counter. Same with Portugal and Hungary. Hungary will go attack. Portugal just goes and counters that nice and easy. Substitutes here happening for Hungary as well. A lot of subs happening. I think there's 3. I know Silva's terrible. Trincao this game is average. I don't understand it though. Like, I understand keeping it on maybe for the start of the second half, but the fact that he's doing such a bad performance, yeah, he got a goal, but it's just that he kept giving the ball away. And it's, again, about this eye test. You can't rely on the stats from FootMob, SofaScore, because the eye test is the most important for a case like this. Mustard, you blowed your mustard. And this is now back. 5 minutes additional time to Ruben Dias. You know what happened to him? All the Man City boys suck nowadays. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why some of these City players really have changed. The OG City players, especially like from, 2021, 22, 23. Some of those guys are really, they're different now. I don't know. New City players look cracked. But yeah, some of these older City players, more of the original gang from the Champions League winning season, seem to be very, very off. Except for Ruben Dias. He's been good. Ruben Dias has been great. So I'm looking like I'm about to have a mini sleep. Thanks. I still got, after this, I got the hour stream for suggestion stuff on Roblox. Because, back on the grind for YouTube. On the grind. I want to do a lot more challenge streams, a lot more in real life stuff. I think that's the best way we can go for the direction of the channel, not just relying on video games, because in the end, video games can only do so much for you, they're not fun to watch in a sense of after a while. I mean, some people love watching video games, but, like, personally, I think I got a couple of ideas that would be a really good watch for some of you guys, and because all I want to do is just make stuff entertaining, and then, make it entertaining, but I get to talk with you guys. You want to sub with mustard and pepper, lettuce, cheese, tomato, bro. Cancelo to Trincao. Now to Polina. Now to... Who's... Did they sub on another player that I don't know about? They did. Antonio Silva. Okay. Antonio Silva. I didn't see that one. You love the football streams, gaming streams, or whatever? Yeah. There's, like, just the, the game and stuff. Also, what about the bottle flip stuff and that? Because that's what I want to do more of. Like, not those challenges specifically. Of course, you start with that stuff, and then you build from there, You build. You start with that, and then you move to outside stuff, traveling. Yeah. Full streams. Horror streams are good. I like the horror streams. Just I need to think, I need to think. Keep prepping, keep going. And keep sharing, guys. Keep sharing. That's the best thing to do. Yes, Poppy. Nothing else has happened on the... Did Iceland score? Iceland scored. Iceland scored. The 88th minute, Iceland just scored. Oh my goodness, their VAR checking the goal. Might have been a foul on the goalkeeper. They're checking for a foul on the goalkeeper. And they're just showing Felix shot there, just went out. Bottle flip was great. Football stream's going to be good. Yeah, bottle flip one was good as well. I got another one coming. I'll tell you guys now since there's only a few of you on here. Next one I'm thinking of, besides the solitary confinement one, is, the game Paper Toss? Don't know if you did. The one where you throw the paper in the basket. That in real life with the fans and everything. And I have to make 100 paper toss shots. Goal ruled out. Yeah, I think it might be ruled out just because of the fact that there's 2 fouls there. There's one on Upamecano, and then there's another foul on Magnon, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's a deserved ruled out goal. So, yeah. Ruled out. Ruled out. No goal. The French crowd's going to be absolutely sounding there, by the way. Yeah, goal not given. At home to, in the French stadium. I think this is called the, it's called the Velodrome. I don't know. What's the French stadium called? Oh, they're playing in Parc des Princes. I thought they were playing in the national stadium. Didn't know they're playing in Parc des Princes for this game. Interesting. So a run on here for Trincao. Maybe able to get a final goal, and it's cleared away. Only 1 minute left, guys, for this game. What a dumb foul by Tchouameni to get red like that. I know. Tchouameni, absolutely joke of a foul, by the way. He almost threw the... I mean, really, this could have been 3-1 if he was playing. France are playing down a man, and they're still winning. I feel like that, having him on, especially Tchouameni, is very good quality, but it just makes so many mistakes, especially in, Real Madrid. He does those as well. Will there just be the solitary confinement stream on Saturday? It's a 24-hour stream, Owen, so, I'm not able to do 2 streams at once, especially in solitary confinement where I'm not allowed access to my computer or anything. The stream will just be playing continually. So, yeah, that's the only stream for 24 hours. Should be a dub here for Portugal as well. The close call, but should be a dub. 3-2 final score. Who would have thought? Yeah, win's a win. Win is a win for France and for Portugal. Both cutting it close there with a 1 goal difference. Polini has been average since he's come on, by the way. 11 goals. Oh my goodness. 11 goals by Norway. Portugal are qualified? I think so. I think they're qualified, yeah. Yep, Portugal are qualified. Yeah. They can't not qualify now, I don't think. I think maybe they have to get 1 more point. Then I'm pretty sure they are. But yeah. Let's check the Norway score. I want to see the full damage here. They conceded 1. Ostergaard own goal. They probably felt sorry for them. So Moldova didn't score a single one there. Also, full time. Let's go. Haaland 2 for 5 goals. Odegaard 1. Asgard 4. Hornmeyer 1. And then Ostergaard own goal. And France should qualify in 6 minutes. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, in 6 minutes, France qualify, I think. So France have to hope they get the dub here. But otherwise, Portugal, I think, are qualified now. I think they've got only... They don't have to gain more points. I don't think so. Maybe they do. Maybe they need one more game win. But we should be qualified. Anyway, we've got, like, Azerbaijan or whatever to verse... Wait, who's in our group? We have who in our group with us? We got Hungary, Ireland. Okay, so we haven't versed Ireland yet. Why did I think Azerbaijan? Why did I think that? Were they in a different group? Yeah, they're in Group D. That was in the French group. That's why. Okay, so let's... They're getting 6 minutes extra time. Yeah, they are. So while that 6 minutes of extra time is going on, let's quickly see what Owen wanted me to look at in terms of the leaks here. I'll just go and find them. Okay. So here we go. Here we go. Let's look at the leaks. So here are the leaks for Owen's thing. So the one-way ticket to hell. Okay, so that's the subway, I'm guessing. 7 months ago. Jeez. Back at the hospital. Wow. Okay. These are all like in-game stuff as well. Final sneak peek. For fun. What is that? Is that like a cultist or something? I don't know. Where that eye was, I thought that was the eye. So there's that, which is the W. And glad to see Alaba with Austrian getting back into form. Yeah, I'm glad too. I'm glad too. That's Sarah, the red guy? Oh, it's Sarah. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I still need to learn more about the law. But yeah, France should try and go for a goal here, I think, just to seal it. They should really go for one. No, I don't know. I'm going to put their match up on full screen so I can actually watch it. Because currently I'm not. Also, let me put this camera back up here as well, guys. Here we go. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, there we go. So there we go. The camera's fixed up, and now we can look. Okay, so let's have a look at this match for France. Iceland's pressuring a lot. Only 3 minutes to go. Under 3 minutes to go. So let's switch this off. Also, more leaks. Oh, yeah, I'll look at them later, Owen. I'll just watch this match, you know, because I like to keep I like to keep the stuff in categories, the football stuff with the football, other stuff with the other stuff, you know, because I feel like that, then if someone comes on, you know, they're going to know what's happening, you know, they know what's going on. Koeman's on, by the way. If you didn't know, Koeman actually got called up from Al Nassr. He got called up because of Doué's injury. So, yeah, Kingsley is on. Hopefully he gets a goal here, maybe an assist. I'd love to see. Olise is getting subbed. Ekitike is coming on for Olise. Hugo. Hugo, come on. Get a goal. Come on, Elise, you're taking your time there. My guy, literally taking 20 minutes to stroll off the field. Okay, so the match should restart now. After that substitution, about 3 minutes left. I think you're going to sleep. Got to go to college tomorrow. No problem, Poppy. Have a nice rest of your night. Hopefully France clutch up here in the next 3 minutes. And, yeah, this is going to be a corner for Iceland. So, you know, they have to be careful. They have to be very careful. So I'm going to just reset all of the stuff here. There we go. By the way, also, if you want, we can play Breakfast Massacre since it's by the same creative intruder. Yeah, sure, we can play that later in the next stream. I do have some other games first listed as requested in the previous one. So, you know, we'll have to wait and do those first. 2 to 3 days in Real Madrid match. Yes, both. Real Madrid, Al Nassr, and then also I'm going to watch Al Ahly versus Ettifaq live in Ettifaq Stadium. I'm going to try and stream there. It'll be the first stream I do live in a stadium. Hopefully it works. I hope so. Wow, that was an absolute shot from Iceland. Rocket. That's from Ellertson. Sends that to the stands. Jeez. Jeez. Oh, my God. Magnon's going to take the goal kick here. Just waste 30 seconds. Just 30 seconds to waste. Am I going to play Captain Willie in the next stream? Yes. Yes, I am. I am. It's going to actually be the first game that we play. So, yeah. Mbappe should get player of the match here. No doubt. Magnon sends the ball deep. 10 seconds left of regular time. Magnon sends it straight out because he doesn't know how to take a goal kick. I would have really, if I was Magnon, keep one player short, pull everyone else down the field, and then just pass the short player and waste time. That's what I would have done. Okay, let's see. That was a very close touch by Mbappe. Could have been another goal there if he actually had touched that one, by the way. Ekitike pressuring. There's also some pressure from Theo. And good slide tackle, good control. Don't know who's in that back line there as well. I think it's Rabiot that does that control there. Control tackle, nice. Rabiot in the Nations League was not great, but there he did a good job. Nice controlled tackle off of one of Iceland's forwards. And then, you know, pushes himself on it. 30 seconds left, just about. It should be a dub here. Yeah, I think you guys are about to win here. It's about 10 seconds, you know, of time. It should be finished. It's 7 minutes and 48 seconds, and, you know, plus 7 minutes additional. Bring Pavard back. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why Griezmann left as well. That's full time there. So France did get the win. Portugal got the win. W night for football. Mbappe goal and assist. Ronaldo goal. And Portugal did good in that match. Besides that, you know, the stupid Hungary goals. We shouldn't have conceded those if we actually stopped messing around in the back line for some weird reason. But, you know, the coach does what he does. Thank you so much, guys. Make sure to like up, sub up, share the streams as much as you can so we can grow. More people can come onto the watch-alongs and the games and everything because that is the only way we can grow the channel. And it's all on you guys. So share it on Reddit. Share the streams on Reddit. On TikTok, make YouTube shorts out of the streams for your own views and get your own subscribers from them. I don't mind. Just click that remix button, of course, when you're on a phone. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. And also, I'll be reacting to any shorts you guys make in next week, Wednesday or Tuesday. I'll pick one of those days, but I'll be doing it. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. See you guys later in 15 minutes if you guys are coming. Goodbye. Maybe a bit longer. I'll just have a short break, okay? Goodbye, guys. Sue!